Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. It was done using Loren Sherman's fan-made Gallifreyan script, which uses a combination of dots and lines on these 4 different stems to make our consonants. And vowels are a bit trickier. They're smaller circles, and they have different positions depending on what vowel they are. So like an A is always towards the outside, an O is towards the inside. E's, I's, and U's are like kind of centralized on the line or in the middle of the consonant stem. Anyway, so this is like an I by itself, or let's go with U since that's the only vowel in this. Here's a U by itself on the line of the word circle. This would be a B U, so a B stem with a U coming off of it, a J U, because J stem with a U, T U, and then THU. And you always read the consonant and then the vowel, but if it's like a consonant and vowel, you could put the vowel by itself like this or within the consonant. So it's just an option. The script is full of options, and yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and look at this design. You read bottom counterclockwise, so this is our first stem, and it is this shallow divot. And there's nothing on it, so that's just a T. Continuing around. Here we have a shallow divot again, except this one has 1, 2, 3 dots. So that with 3 dots is an R. Here we have that U, so it's like on the line of the word circle, line reading outwards, and you can erase this line in the middle, or you can keep it. I like to erase it whenever I can. I think it looks a bit cleaner, and it will let this design still be legible without this looking like a filled-in dot, even if you shrink it down a lot, because you want this to look like a open circle, which is a vowel, as opposed to a filled-in dot. So anyway, so here's the U, and then we have another shallow divot, and then this thing looks just like a circle, except it's actually just a line ending here and ending here. So this line ends there, 1. This line ends here, 2. This line ends here, 3. So there's 3 lines that end on it. So 3 lines ending on it is an S. So these lines, they can curve, they can loop back in on themselves, they can make a squiggle, they can be straight, whatever. So, but the fact that 1, 2, 3 lines end here makes this an S, because this with 3 lines is an S. And then we have another T. And like these stems, they can be small, they can be big, they can be really big. It doesn't matter. More flexibility here. So all the stems here are that shallow divot. So T-R-U-S-T. And I kind of wanted to show my other sketches for this design. So this is the one I finalized, T-R-U-S-T. And here are some other options. So this blue thing is the sentence circle around it, and that would be where you put punctuation. But none of these have punctuation because it's just a word. So anyway, this one's a bit more complicated. We went with the sleekest, smallest one that could make for a better small tattoo with all the lines the same thickness and pretty minimalistic. This one has some complicatedness here and here, which would be good for a bigger tattoo. Same thing here. But anyway, so this is the one that we finalized. Anyway, so here we have that T, and then we have lines passing through here, which makes it not count. So only these 3 dots count for this stem. And then we have that U with that line going outwards, and this one's actually enclosed as opposed to this one, which isn't enclosed. And then we have stacked consonants. So if they're 2 of the same stem, you can stack them, and you'd read thin to thick. So this thin one has the 1, 2, 3 lines ending on it, and this thick one doesn't have anything. So T-R-U-S-T. T-R-U-S-T. This one was another thin, sleek one. It just had, this little chunk. And then we have T, line passes through, doesn't count. Same thing here, but it ends here, so T-R-U-S-T. Then this one, bottom, T-R-U. This S is kind of tricky because here's 1, 2, and that little one's a 3. Passes through, doesn't count, and then T. And this one, I just made the lines kind of go out and turn back to the word circle. So T-R, 3 dots, U. This is the line of the U. And then we have that thin to thick, so this one is thin, so you read this one first. So even though I had this one towards the inside before, because it's thin you read it, and then this one because it's thin you read it. 1, 2, 3 lines, S, T. So that's how all of these say trusted. This is just some showing of the variety of designs you can get with the same script. So yeah. Woo!